for ya. I thought Yang Yang said you had a super cool little buddy to show us. Where is it?
I don't know.
Did it just pop out of your tacit mark?
Smells good.
So, is this how it first showed up when you guys were in the Norful Barrens?
Yes, back then as I fought off those tacit discords, the two forces clashed and collided, and later, one of them emerged victorious. General GN and Rover later told me it was this little thing coming out of Rover's body. It was blocking or even consuming the overflow of Threnodian power. It reminded me of how Rover once absorbed frequency energy with his body in a similar fashion. So, we took him to the academy for a checkup with Baizhi. Apparently, this little one is what we had detected before. It's a speculated space or organism hidden inside your body. Now we finally know. It shares similar frequencies with tacit discord's reverberations. It resembles an echo processed by the data bank, stored inside your body instead of a terminal. In other words, it's your own echo, captured or absorbed at some point. Without you, it can't manifest. That's why Baizhi couldn't confirm just how you absorbed that echo back then. Was it you? Was it the little one? Or maybe the two of you together? And Baizhi discovered more after analyzing your spectrums. She found a new power source within you, similar to the Crownless, but even stronger. This power comes from the tacit discord you defeated in Norful Barrens. So, the excess energy this little thing had consumed somehow ended up in your body, available at your disposal. In other words, there's a deeper connection between the two of you. Or, according to Baizhi, it's a convergent codependency. To put it simply, you are connected. While you are two separate individuals, your energies and vitals can affect each other, for better or for worse. You may even feel each other's emotions. The bond between you and this creature is symbiotic. As it strengthens, so do you. However, if one is harmed, the other suffers. Fortunately, since it can't ever leave your side, it's not an easy target for attackers. And if they do strike, it can seek shelter inside your body for safety. Okay, now that's pretty much it. Baizhi was going to explain it to you herself, but she has to go check on a newly appeared sonorosphere in Jinzhou.
Wait. This is too much information for me to process. Let me get this straight. So, it helped Rover fight off the Threnodian? Seriously? This teeny tiny thing could do that? Seems unlikely.
Don't look down on me. You'll regret it when you learn what I'm capable of. That poker-faced researcher was absolutely shocked when she examined me. Said I'm not just any echo. I'm a super-duper cool one. Rarest of them all.
Oh, actually, while those aren't Baizhi's exact words, that is what she meant. She mentioned highly intelligent echoes that can act on their own in other countries. Said they are involved in every aspect of human life. With you, those echoes are rare, though. Neither I nor Baizhi, an eco-acoustics expert, have ever seen one in person. But this little thing here, it could be one of those foreign echoes.
Yeah, makes sense. Now we just gotta figure out where it came from. Who knows? We may find other cool echoes in that place. So, do you know know where exactly he absorbed you?
Huh? How am I supposed to know? Why don't you just ask him?
Yeah, it happened before he lost all memories, so we...
But even if echoes can have memories, they probably wouldn't remember things earlier than their first manifestation. I wonder if that's the case with this little one.
Aha! Finally, someone with common sense. That green-haired, serious guy asked me a similar question. Sorry to disappoint, but I really don't remember anything before I showed... Maybe... Maybe I was just sleeping inside him this whole time. So of course I don't remember.
Sleeping? Seriously? It's been so long. All those happenings, all that fighting, and you didn't hear anything? Wow, that's... Your sleeping quality is really something.
So you've got privacy to be respected. Don't worry. Your body's sound insulation is amazing. You can dive into it, and everything goes quiet. The only problem is, I never know when I'll wake up again. And when I do wake up, I get tired and hungry fast. So I have to crawl back in for more rest. I know. It's all because I'm not eating enough.
That's why you kept disappearing. You went back to sleep from lack of energy. Makes sense. Regular echoes need to be powered by the terminal, too.
I thought you'd be really different from the usual ones we see. Turns out you share a lot in common, so you probably don't know your denomination or a nickname. No wonder everyone's been calling you the little...
Denomination? What's that?
The universally agreed terms for special echoes, like names for humans. Their name...
My denomination. It's... I don't know. Do I not have a name at all? What? No way! No way! That's not fair! If all the special echoes have names, how can I not have one? I don't want to be called the little one all the time. It doesn't sound cool at all. How about this? You help me come up with a name, and I will let you have some of the food. Oh, there's nothing left. Next time, I'll definitely save some for you. Just give me a name. Please?
A name?
Yes, I want it now. Look, your name's Chisha, your name's Yang Yang, and your name is... Heh, that sounds interesting. Wait, didn't you forget everything? How do you still remember?
With your old name and memories all gone, it's a good idea to go with a new one.
Yeah, exactly like she said. Every one of you has a name, and I want one for myself, too. I'm really not asking much. I just want a name that sounds a little cool, a little special, and epic, and super smoking. Names are a big deal, you know. Like once you have one, it's stuck with you for life. Gotta make sure it's a good one. Can't have people not scared of me when they hear it. No time for regrets here.
That's true. Let's see. You want a cool one.
What? Nah, nuh-uh, absolutely no. That's too straightforward. It's no better than calling me the little one.
Hey, it makes every difference in the world. I am Echo the Invincible. That's what a hero play character would say as if... Or maybe since you can fly, and you got those long ears, why don't you call yourself, Righteous Raptor, or Valor Hawk, or Flying Fury?
No, absolutely.
Why? I love it when people call me the Jinzhou Speedster. Doesn't that sound off?
Huh? Sure, if you say so. Anyway, they all sound like anything but my name. Absolutely no. Aha! I knew Rover would come up with a good... Wait, why does it sound so random? You didn't just pick two random syllables, did you? So, is it because I've been saying absolutely no a lot?
Why is it suddenly so quiet? Is it not happy with the name?
Abby... Abraxas?
What's wrong? What are you muttering about? What?
I don't know, but I just have this feeling that this is what my name should be. Okay, ready? Abby. I like the sound of that. That's my name. Of course I like it. You came up with it for me. I was just trying to get used to it, that's all. Besides, I feel attached to this name now. My name is Abby. You will not call me the little one again.
Sure, we won't. Well, that didn't work out. I was hoping we could get some answers from from Abby. But now we're back at square. I really thought we could figure out.
Maybe we can start with Abby's special. Each special echo has a unique ability. We can compare what Abby does with our.
Why do you sound so unsure? Abby, can you show us again? I'm super...
Well, since you asked, I'll show you how it's done. But this place is too crowded. All right, all eyes on me. What's going on? I'll try again, just you see.
What?
Just a little slip, that's all. I can do it. You gotta trust me. Back then, I just stood in front of him, and that big bad Threnodian monster thing.
So, you didn't really do anything?
Huh? No. Like I said, I was asleep, and then all of a sudden, I smelled something really yummy, coming closer and closer. I didn't have time to think. I just had to show up and reach out for it.
So, maybe Abby's power activates.
Yeah, it looks that way. You can't even hold your shape for very long.
Hey! Stop looking down on me. Like I said, it was just a little slip. Really. But think about it. I just stood there and did nothing and ended up beating a Threnodian. Imagine what I could do if I actually tried. Hey, Rover, get behind me next time we run into anything, okay? I'll keep you safe. Promise.
You're so real for that, Abby.
You bet. I said I'm super strong. I'll protect him.
That's very reassuring to hear. But it seems we're stuck again. I can't think of anything else to check out. Where did you absorb Abby? What are Abby's powers? And our sentinel Joy can look into the future. Nothing ever deep. Now that the Threnodian crisis is over, perhaps you can consult our magistrate and our sentinel again. I'm sure they can offer you some...
Relax, relax. You have me now, remember? Meeting up with that Jinzhou person, getting your memories back. I've got you. Speaking of that, so this sentinel can predict the future? That sounds cool. The name Jue sounds pretty cool too. It's almost... What does it look like? Where is it? Since we're paying it a visit...
Our sentinel protects every one of us. But why are you talking about food again? Didn't you just stuff your face? What? Is you...
I can't help it. I'm always starving. Rover, did you hear that? My stomach is growling. I'm so hungry. How about we go to that place we went to last time with Yang Yang and Chisha? I love their food so much. Yummy, yummy. Hello? Are you with me? You seem a bit distracted. With so much delicious food right in front of you, aren't you gonna try any? Well, if you're not interested, I'll gobble it all up. You've been absent-minded the whole day. Still bothered by that dream from last night? Wait, so you had a dream about the sentinel? Like the one from your... Hang on, so let me get this straight. The sentinel, and then there were all these bad things going on with lots and lots of... How exactly did it protect everyone again? Oh...
Yeah. The time in the mountains seemed to have slowed down from the outside, away from the tacit discords. The sentinel must have created a barrier by manipulating the flow of time. It was a safe haven from all the disturbances caused by the tacit discord. Also, in my dream, I wasn't affected by the slow time and could freely move in and out of the barrier.
It's no shock that you have awesome powers, being friends with... what was that place you dreamed?
I'm not entirely sure I heard it correctly, but
Mount Firament?
You've never heard of Mount Firament? Then I'm sure you're not from around.
Huh? Hold on! Did you just say Mount Firament?
Oh my! Did that echo just talk?
Come on, man, relax. You don't hear an echo talking every day, but it's not that uncommon. I heard there's a country called Rhinus, what? Anyway, the echoes there are next level. Oh, you're not from around here? Well, legends say Mount Firament is where the first people of Jinzhou lived. It looks like a giant statue of our I've never actually heard of anyone going to that place. They say those who try either get lost in the sea mist or never come. If you're curious, just head southeast. Mount Firament is on the east side of Whining IX's...
The southeast. The past few days, especially this morning, I caught this unique smell from the southeast. From that mountain they just mentioned. It's like a strong energy pulsing through the air, but I can't quite put my finger. Could it have anything to do with what you said? A place where time...
I had a flashback about seeing their sentinel. Perhaps that I can feel an unknown force guiding me, urging me to go there and find... Jinzhou said she'll go search for the sentinel and update me on its way, but so far, I've not...
Then shall we go check it out together? It feels really suspicious.
Abby, are you getting sleepy again?
Let me take a quick nap, all right? I've got keen ears. If anything goes down, just give me...
Greetings, Rover. What can I help you with today? I regret to inform you that Madam Magistrate is not in the City Hall. She is... In fact, we have not heard back from her for days. Unfortunately, no. Please keep this confidential. The situation in Jinzhou, when we captured Scar, he claimed it was around the same time that Madam Magistrate lost track of Sentinel. If our Sentinel is truly in danger, or if someone with malicious intent obtains this information, in order to investigate the Sentinel's whereabouts, Madam Magistrate has left for Mount Firament. Its last recorded Madam Magistrate traveled to Mount. The looming threat of the Threnodian discouraged any additional diversion of human resources. Furthermore, Madam Magistrate trusts you. It is beyond my authorization to meddle in your decisions. However, the landscape around Mount Firament is complex. One must be accompanied by a special wayfinder. Currently, she's likely at the ferry terminal in Wine. To learn more about Mount Firament, you can meet her at the ferry. I lack the same... I trust Madam Magistrate's decisions. I will do my utmost to handle the public matter. In her last video message, I could tell she seemed weaker than usual. Madam Magistrate's situation might not be up. Rover, Mount Firmament is a dangerous place. I have sent the coordinates to your terminal. Thank you for your kind help. I pray...
I'm here! Hey, did you notice how the mountain has a strangely pleasant smell? It doesn't look edible, though. Of course you can! When I'm already so cool, you must be pretty amazing too. And don't worry, if there's any danger coming your way, I'll wake up like clockwork. Just like last time. Well, unless there's nothing that can even remotely challenge... In that case, I probably won't wake up.
Let's head to the ferry. Mount Firmament. Our wayfinder should have plenty information to share.
Are you trapped here by the rain? I happen to be waiting for someone too. I am Chun-Li, your wayfinder. Don't worry, the rain won't last much longer. Our destination lies just beyond it. Rover, what do you know about Mount Firament? There is a certain folk tale. Have you heard of it? While hiking in the mountains, a woodcutter came upon two people playing weiqi and became enthralled with their game. Upon his return home, he found a world transformed. That mountain was a secret realm where time worked differently. Mount Firament is... But unlike this folktale, there is a price to pay. If I spend a full day in the mountains, 10 days will be taken off my lifespan upon my leaving, reflecting the actual time that is passed outside. Not to mention, the situation on Mount Firament right now is The strange time patterns of Mount Firament are tied to the Sentinel's temporal mandate. Time ebbs and flows at its will. If the Fraxidus really has imprisoned our Sentinel, causing it to... Lifespan is not the top of my concerns. If you've decided to venture there, I'll join you as your wayfinder. Jinzhou has stayed on Mount Firament for too long. She doesn't miss a thing, does she? Before Jinzhou left for Mount Firament, those signs point... That's why I must lead you there. You might have the key to solving our dilemma. You're here because I invited you. Sanhua was instructed to disclose my whereabouts if you ever went to City Hall and asked about Jinzhou. From what I understand, there is a strong link between you and the Sentinel. More importantly, that overseer tried everything to... It's a clear sign that your involvement could disrupt their plans, especially at Mount... Records at the Grand Library tell a tale of someone who dared to enter Mount Firmament after the Sentinel's descent, and they emerged unscathed, as if time had no... They were also said to have stood alongside the Sentinel. And here before me stands someone who bears an uncanny resemblance to that very individual. Is it you? If not you, who else could it be? It took me some effort to finally reach this conclusion. Rover, the journey ahead is filled with danger at every turn. Once we venture into the mountains, there's no turning back. Are you sure you still want to join me? As your wayfinder, I'll lead you to your destination. What you do after that is entire. The rain is subsiding. It's time for us to head out.
We're at the base of Mount Firament, but we won't enter the temporal barrier until we cross the luminous shore. Shall we proceed? The storm is coming. Some people must be itching to pounce. The bridge has broken.
Weren't they concerned about losing lifespan?
For those fanatics, nothing mattered more than the truth. To live every moment with overwhelming passion. How many can claim such a tenacious drive and unshakable... Rover, it's the Fraccidus.
Roll for me.
Testing output. Tell truth from facade. Finale. Fear no more.
The Fraccidus. It's them again.
They've set traps all around the luminous shore. They must have anticipated your arrival.
The entrance is sealed.
It's the photon barrier. Another invention. Specific steps must be followed to... Use long-range weapons on the photon vaults to cut off its energy.
We're in this together.
Once we've reached the cave's end, we'll enter the domain of Mount Firmament. Proceed with caution.
about anytime. Everyone's safe and sound? Looks like I didn't practice for nothing then. Another day, another heroic me! Everyone safe and sound?
Dragging me out of my lab for this. You better have.
So it can't hurt me.
Time on Mount Firmament used to simply flow slower than in the outside world. Visitors were safe as long as they remained within the temple.
The temporal disruptions have spared nothing on our way here. Cheng-Li, does that mean you're in danger too?
So far, nothing feels out of the ordinary. It seems the Sentinel contained the situation before being fully trapped. But I don't know how long this stability will hold. What's the matter?
The trace... Someone fought here against...
Must be Jinzhou. Her trails led to this using her resonance ability too much, but she must have had a reason. Was she helping the people of Hong?
Cheng-Li, there are traces here.
They're pointing north. Let's proceed in that direction.
The traces disappear by the pond.
The vase on the stone table seems rather peculiar.
truth from facade. I need food.
There's something behind the waterfall.
Let's go take a look.
Another photon barrier.
3 photon vaults to break. Rover, use ranged attacks.
You two, halt!
Hold on.
Lady Xingyi.
Relax, they're our honored guests. No need to be tense. In a single day, we've greeted both the Magistrate of Jinzhou and her trusted counselor in Hongzhen. I can only assume something significant. It's been a while, Changli.
I heard you stepped down from your position and moved to the countryside.
I believe you are here for Magistrate Jinshi. The magistrate left Hongzhen about 15 minutes ago. She should be at the That's what they call it in Hongzhen. You might know.
Lady Xingyi, please elaborate.
Madam Magistrate?
I'm fine. How's the situation?
Yes. Remaining civilians have been counted and
Good. These hidden chambers should provide some much-needed shelter for them to rest a little. Despite being the Sentinel's appointed resonator, I haven't been able to sense its presence for some time. I can feel my resonance ability waning, and I get my power from the Sentinel. This can only mean one thing. The Sentinel's condition. Lady Xingyi, I need to know. I can only fix the temporal disruption within a confined radius. Mount Firament is in serious trouble, and we can't waste any more time. We need...
The Sentinel was last seen flying towards Huanglong chamber, where it would normally rest. But little did they know, we had a defense system in place, built with the help of the court of Savante. It was reactivated as soon as our Sentinel made it back inside. This mechanism has allowed us to locate their troops. To get inside Huanglong chamber, we have to find...
Understood. I will go bring back the cipher key.
You are injured. Please,
The Fraxidus will most likely attack this place once I leave. You must stay. I implore you, Xingyi. Help me keep our people safe.
Yes, I will.
Before I headed to Mount Firmament, the Fraxidus revealed a prophet. I never intended to believe their base... The Sentinel had told me long ago that there would come a day when... Once we saved the Sentinel from danger.
And then she left.
Did Xingyi and Jinshi know each other?
Jinzhou was chosen as a baby for her resonance ability and raised in City Hall to become the Sentinel's appointed resonator. All the government workers there helped care for and teach her at some point, including Lady Xingyi. She grew up with immense responsibilities, forced to suppress her true nature from a young age. Thinking back, Jinzhou was only a teenage girl when she became the magistrate. She has been burdened with unimaginable weight that...
I assume this is the Truthseeker's pass, Xingyi Min.
Yes. This should be another chronosorter. It should... One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't... One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chronosorter. One of the photon vaults always ends up blocked off. We can't seem to break 3 of them at once. Perhaps we'll need to use the chronosorter. Good. Did you see the tacitite fulminate on that cliff? Perhaps we can create an opening in this disk with an explosion.
I see. Are we going to aim the disk's opening at the photon vault in the middle? It worked. The opening fits right onto the middle photon vault.
Rover, now we can hit the 3 photon vaults simultaneously. The blockade has been lifted. Let's go in.
Wouldn't hurt to be more prepared.
Why are there tacit discords here? No. These monsters... they don't look like the usual tacit discords.
These also look like the works of the court of Savante. Did they create these simulated holograms to protect this place?
Tell truth from facade. Finale! Don't you worry.
Bloom! Ha! Photosynthesis.
You're wide open. Tell truth from facade. Unstoppable.
That thing up ahead. Is it another mechanism?
The glowing patterns on that gate. Yes. See how each star represents a flare stone? That mechanism we accidentally solved earlier should be one of them. Yes. We still... Wait. The blood and scales here. She is... We are running out of time. Decades have passed, but those researchers' presence still lingers in this place. The sentinel situation is another Chronosorter. The second flare stone should be behind this gate. Let's restore. The collapsed gate with this chronosorter. There is still another photon vault to break. We can't reach it from here. We may need to look around for a better vantage point.
Better than nothing.
Look at that device on the floating slab. It could help us open the path to other places. Shall we give it a try? So it turned you into a Kleinbang. Please use the leap device to eject yourself and crash through that ice wall. Another chronosorter. Let's give it a try. The stone slates have formed a path. Now we can bring the tacitite fulminate across the water. This hidden area may allow us to reach that photon vault.
Fury boils! Tell truth from facade. Settled.
One last flare stone to go. There's a carrier lift nearby. Perhaps the...
Something about the carrier lift seems stuck. We've reached the carrier lift. We've reached the carrier lift.
Is that so? So this file confirms that the chronosorters are artificial resonance objects. Jinzhou.
You.
Don't worry. Look, our last target. On those floating floor tiles. We need a way to restore them.
It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order. It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order. It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order. It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order. It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order. It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order. It's not working. We may need to follow a specific order.
It worked. The court of Savante set many traps here. They must have worked hard to protect Huanglong Chamber.
It's a trap! Watch out! Take 4.
Take 4.
Insolence!
Sounds come forth.
My blade yearns. Take 4. Perish in flames. Mind's eye.
Together we fight! Our lights shine clear.
I'm done with all 3 flare stones.
Good. Let's head back to the entrance. We should be able to access the cipher key now.
The cipher key.
Rover, take good care. I'm leaving the rest to you and Jinzhou. Please don't forget, I am your wayfinder. I journeyed with you into the mountains to ensure you meet up. From this point onward, I will be counting on you both to go and confront the sentinel. This is all I can do for you. I'm here to guide, not intervene. The path is yours to choose. Not to mention, the Fraxidus has been pestering us non-stop. You'll need someone to keep them at bay. Yes, they've been constantly watching you, interested in your every move. They can never seem to take their eyes off of you. By all means, please carry on without me. I have a more fitting location to make my contributions from. Oh, speak of the devils. How rude. This is not how we greet people here. Allow me to demonstrate the proper etiquette.
Cheng-Li,
Those artificers are nothing to worry about. Don't worry. Cheng-Li has her plans.
It's Madam Magistrate! She's back! I must go tell Lady Jinyi!
Once you pass through Hongzhen, keep your eyes open for a cave on the northern cliff. That will lead you...
Jinchi, so far everything we know about the Sentinel is still just speculation.
You were right. But my weakening resonance ability and my connection to the Sentinel leave me no choice but to explore these theories. Whether it's fact or fiction, truth or a lie, I have to confront the Sentinel and see for myself. The Huanglong chamber should be deep in the cave. Let's go. This must be the Huanglong. We should now help the Sentinel break free from the Flare Crest's binds. Chrono sorters nearby may have frozen this body of... Either way, we can use it to our advantage. We can walk up... We are too far away to see what's going... Let's go. I still need more information to determine what we should do next. I can feel the Sentinel's presence inside, but it's not responding. The flare crest. The sentinel is telling us we need to find the 3 flare stones corresponding to the flare crest. Then we will be able to lift the confinement set by the Fraxidus.
But I'm not seeing any flare stones, or any kind of entrance to another chamber.
There seems to be something underwater.
The water level has dropped. It's the flare stone, on that rock.
Let's go retrieve it.
Done.
2 more to go. Let's look for them nearby.
Settled. Tell truth.
We need to find a way to destroy the spikes with the corroder's help. Same as last time. Let's locate the photon vault first.
Tell truth from facade. Vanilla. Tell truth from facade. Fury boils! Burn! Leave me alone.
Listen up.
Ready for battle. Tell truth from facade. Break!
Leave it to me. Life is in everything.
Don't you worry. I can take it. Tell truth from facade.
I can use some fertilizer.
Settled.
Bloom.
You're wide open.
Once, tacit discords terrorized the land.
The region of Jinzhou was under siege. A mother and her newborn child were hiding in ruins, trying to avoid the deadly creatures. They weren't safe for long, as the tacit discord found them. The mother sacrificed herself to protect her child. But with her gone, it was difficult for the newborn to survive. In a couple of minutes, its loud cries gradually died out. Fortunately, the newborn's cries echoed through the forest with a unique resonance that reached the ears of the mighty sentinel. With a burst of energy, our sentinel dispelled the surrounding evils. But sadly, it was too late. That night, Mount Firament shook with the roars of a Loong, and dark clouds gathered. The sentinel returned with a dead infant in its embrace. As if by magic, somber clouds parted, and shooting stars lit up the sky. With Mount Firmament's unique flow of time, the sentinel brought the deceased infant back to life. The resurrected infant became known as the
Sentinel's appointed resonator, and went on to become the magistrate of Jinzhou. Yes, it's me. I've lived in Jinzhou my whole life, and never ventured into Hongjian.
One last flare stone to go.
Tell truth from facade.
Listen up.
Ready for battle. Settled.
The remaining photon vault is hidden behind the fissured ledge.
Fissured ledge. If only there was a tacitite firmament. Let's look around. Good. Now we can get that flare stone.
Tell truth from facade.
Leave it to me.
Time to fight back. Safe distance advantage. Testing out. Burn!
Blue. Photosynthesis. Luminous energy.
Bide the time. Fear no more.
All set. The sentinel should be able to break free now.
Yes. I believe so. Let's head back to the sentinel's place.
Jinzhou, it has been quite some time. And greetings, Lord Arbiter. Or should one address you as Rover now? One cannot discern the cause of your arrival. Yet its significance heralds Jinzhou's fateful juncture. Shall a child who has lost their memories take up arms and fight for their fate? Or shall they retreat to their cradle and slumber? The seed of the future shall be sown in this very moment. Once the situation settles, an explanation shall be provided. For now, one must implore you to simply engage, decide, and observe. Jinzhou, your journey has been an arduous one. Aside from aiding one in this predicament, surely there are other inquiries you wish to make.
I cannot bring myself to ask for more. Mount Firament is in grave danger.
One understands your concerns. The timing may not be optimal for this disclosure, yet in the midst of crisis. For one will soon perish. One such as this, of immortal nature, is designed to endure for all time. Yet one suffered severe harm in ancient times, and now relies on the Huanglong chamber for survival. This is not the optimal solution. For a long time, one has had to use this chamber to replenish energy, hoping to delay the inevitable doom. Yet fate cannot be defied. The Fraxitus have conspired against this one. Now, the injury only worsens. The Huanglong chamber can no longer prolong one's life. Jinzhou. The city of Jinzhou. Ever since one descended upon Mount Firament, using the power of temporal mandate to repel tacit discords, time has been in disarray within this location. The fate of Jinzhou was sealed from that moment on. Over the past millennia, one has defied the laws of nature and sustained Jinzhou at the cost of one's own life force. Otherwise, the temporal disruption would wreak havoc not only on Mount Firament, but on the entire region of Jinzhou. If this were to happen, all life Jinzhou shall forever remain frozen in time. The past and the future melt into one, rendering life indistinguishable from death. The ceremonial rituals and endless battles persist. All inhabitants of Jinzhou shall endure this perpetual fate until time itself ceases to. It is this one's own doing, and one must put an end to it. In the coming days, one will exert every ounce of strength to freeze the time in Jinzhou at the cost of one's remaining life. In that moment, Jinzhou will fall into stillness, but not perish. In the distant future, the people of Huanglong may discover a method to rescue Jinzhou.
Is there truly nothing else we...
This is not the optimal solution, but it suffices as an option.
Please, forgive me. But I can't... A decade, a century... What if nobody comes up with a solution? By that time, the world will have... And who would be willing to spend precious resources rescuing a small city in a far-off corner of the world? Jinzhou's fate deserves better.
Whilst one may not live to witness the future, one can still envision endless possibilities yet to come. In my deduction, Magistrate Jinzhou, as you express doubts, pray tell, how do you propose? The flow of time upon Mount Firament is in disarray, and it can only be contained through one's utmost effort. If one does not freeze the time now, the situation in Jinzhou shall surely worsen 100-fold, or even 1,000-fold, after one's passing.
You once predicted a destined battle between us.
Correct.
I was lost at first, struggling to grasp the prophecy's meaning. Only when I learned of your actions alongside the court of Savante did it all become clear. By clashing two resonating powers, a second resonance awakening can be induced. Through this, I am able to push my resonance ability beyond its limits and invoke the temporal mandate to restore the flow of time. Though I will be forced to raise my blade against you.
Ridiculous! If you clash with my resonance power, even the smallest mistake will result in overclocking and leave you nothing but an empty husk. You are well aware of its excruciating effects. The pain you feel now. Moreover, you will be trapped within the fissures of time itself. Your being will be relentlessly shredded and mended day after day.
But I can restore the errors in the flow of time. Isn't that why you saved me all those years ago?
Jinzhou, you are given one last opportunity. Let me... You are only here to witness before the right time arrives. But you are not compelled to remain idle. Should you intervene, we may augment Jinzhou's odds of survival. Command me to transfer my temporal mandate access to Jinzhou at the right moment. The moment of her resonance abilities depletion. Miss that moment by even the slightest margin, and Jinzhou's fate will be sealed.
I should have died a long time ago. But I was lucky enough to be saved by you, allowing me the chance to see the glittering lights of Jinzhou for myself. You rewinded time to save me. I am responsible. Jinzhou is my home. If it's ever in danger, I will do everything in my power to protect what I hold dear, even at the cost of my own life.
Such a valiant speech. Do you know the weight of this decision?
I understand your concerns. I will reach my second awakening with our destined confrontation and restore the time flow. Are you willing to bet on me?
Restore the time flow. Pray, from where does this confidence arise? You are my resonator, but your strength is only a fraction of mine. There is little chance for you to retreat unscathed.
But I can at least win some hope for our people. Even if it costs me my soul, my everything. I cannot die without trying. I may only bear your power for a fleeting moment. It's all I need to secure a better future for Jinzhou, defying all of your predictions, and I can keep you safe. If there is anyone who can face you in a fight, that person has to be your resonator. I will be your final winning move in this game.
Are you truly ready to challenge a being worshipped by your kind? Will you not regret it when you meet your bitter demise?
I will not regret it, no matter what.
Very well, Magistrate of Jinzhou. Come to the summit. Demonstrate your prowess. Show me how you shall be my triumphant ace. Lord Arbiter, one is curious about your choice this time. Wherever the tides may take us, you will bear witness to our fight.
Government must be guided by virtue. Chi, do you keep this in mind?
Yes, virtue must come first. Politics, commerce, it all must serve the people.
From now on, you shall be known as Jinshi, bearing Jinzhou's name as your own. What do you think of this world?
Like here. Darkness clings, but lights flicker in the gloom.
A guiding light's not easily lit.
That's why they stand out so brightly against the darkness.
This entrance leads to one's sonorosphere. Magistrate Jinshi, one shall await you there. Rover, this battle is related to the fate of Jinzhou, and only you can open this sonorosphere. The key to Jinzhou's future lies.
If I open it, Jinshi is bound to face you in the ultimate battle. The ideal outcome would be for her to absorb your power at the critical moment, and restore the time flow without any loss of life. But there's a chance that she could push herself too far. Though, if I do nothing, you'll use your remaining power to...
Correct. Now.
Rover. I understand. Leaving Jinzhou behind fills me with regret. But that's why I'm here. Our city has a rich history. With they deserve a bright future. I want to protect Jinzhou in my own. Let's begin. Negligence on my part. Onwards. So be it. Evil be cleansed. Oh, stars, heed my calling. Forgive me. Negligence on my part. Sacred light. Shine forevermore. The sky beckons. Onwards. Evil be cleansed. Take flight. Heaven ordains. Banish all vice. The hour of hope.
Quite the impressive feat, Magistrate Jinzhou. However, you are still a long way from inheriting my power. Back down now, while you still can.
I've made up my mind, and I will not back down. You once said it's not easy to become a candle of light, but I still want to try. I want to see if I can ignite a spark of hope for Jinzhou.
What do you say? Cute, isn't it?
Lord Arbiter. May this one transfer the temporal mandate to Jinzhou. This one has heard your decision. What do you think of this?
They deserve a brighter future.
The transfer has been carried out as you instructed. Jinzhou, one shall honor one's promise and restore Jinzhou's future to you and its people. Jinzhou has recovered. One will soon send her back to Jinzhou for recuperation. Please. With all matters resolved, as per the agreement, it is time for one to address you. One is prepared to answer any inquiries you may have. Your tacit mark. There is something unusual.
What? What's wrong? Rover, who's bullying you? Huh? Is it you, big thing? Huh? Wait, pause. I don't think it has any bad intentions. It smells like the unnatural smell I smelled in Jinzhou before. Oh, so you must be that sentinel. Hello there, big Rover. Why didn't you wake me up earlier? I got a feeling I missed out on...
It does feel similar to me. This entity is unfamiliar to me. As it resides within your tacit mark, one can only assume you granted it access intentionally. Lord Arbiter, have you heard of the Black Shores? The Black Shores is the starting point of your journey in this world. Worry not. The Wuthering Waves ebb and flow. They shall send you back to where you belong. One suggests heading back to Hongzhen to reunite with your companions, Lord Arbiter. With Mount Firament no longer posing a threat, surely Hongzhen will undergo significant changes.
Mount Firmament glowed with the sun's light, high above the clouds and snow. Then, suddenly, they vanished, revealing and amidst it all stood a white-haired maiden, like a goddess descended from the heavens. With a mere wave of her hand, she brought forth a new season, transforming the street. This maiden was none other than the dead infant, now reborn as the magistrate of... When thunder roars in spring's embrace, the sun shall shine upon this place, for only through death and strife can...
I see. Doesn't matter. That's not important for our goal. We have the answers we wanted already. With the second resonance awakening, we will tap into powers that rival the sentinels. Complete control of the artificial resonator awakening process is within reach. And lastly, about that rover. This trip was worth it. We've collected many wonderful notes, haven't we? It's about time. Get moving. Can't let a certain someone wait too long behind bars.